Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, if I had time enough to tell the whole trip, the whole journey, then y'all would be sitting up in there going, okay, Steve, are we going to play the show this week? But man, it's been a lot of amazing things has happened to me over the years. And not all of them good. It's been some amazingly bad things that have happened too. But I just come on in the morning as a reminder to everybody of the actual goodness of God, that, you know, man, that these mistakes that you're making, that these setbacks that you keep having, that these falls that keep occurring in your life, that they all are leading you somewhere if you just don't ever give up. That's the key. You can never, ever give up, because you don't know how the trip has been laid out for you. You know, if somebody had told me years ago when I had the dream of being on TV, and then I thought about being one of the best comedians I could be, you know, when I started, if somebody had told me everything that was going to happen in order for me to get there, I would have changed it. I would have said, okay, well, I ain't going to be that. How about this? See, and no one can know all of the events of their life ahead of time. You know, it'd be so nice, wouldn't it? You know, to prepare for it, see it coming, be aware of the haters, always knowing when the backstabbing moment is coming in your life, always knowing when you're going to get blindsided by the enemy. It would be really great to know that, wouldn't it? Well, that's not how it works. So, since no one knows exactly the challenges and the pitfalls and the detours that's going to beset them, it's imperative that you just don't give up. Because, see, knowing these things, we as human beings, by nature, would choose another route. But it ain't the route God got for you, though. See, the route God got for you, if you trying to do the right thing, if you doing the best you can, if you ain't out here just intentionally just messing over folks, if you using faith, and that's the belief in things that you cannot see, if you have something on the inside of you that keeps saying there's got to be more to life than that, then that's you. You, my friend, have a great chance here. And if you've ever had that feeling and gave up on it, just get it back. Just ask for it back. Just say, hey, man, I'm getting back to the way I used to be. Because there's a change that's available in your life, but you got to take it. You got to take a shot at it, folks. There's a chance for you to get it right, but you got to take a shot at it, folks. There's a chance for you to turn this whole thing around with God's help, but you got to take a shot at it. You. See, this decision is yours. The decision to lay down and give up, that's yours. It ain't it just got too hard for me, life too much. Man, life hard and too much for everybody. What I got to get you to see, my father used to always tell me, he said, son, best lessons in life, the one you'll value and learn the most is a bought lesson. I didn't quite understand that being young, but I sure got it now. Ain't no lesson like a bought lesson, the one you pay for. Those are the ones that hold to you, that stick to you, that start turning you into who you're going to be. Those are the character builders. See, you got to be forged to get to where you want to go in life. So that's what the challenges and missteps is for. That's what the failing is about. Now, I know you don't like it. I didn't. I know you're not comfortable with it. I wouldn't. I know you wish it was over sooner than later. I always do. I always want it to be over sooner than later, because the later, man, it just seems like it's so much I got to go through. But let me tell you something, man. If you can forge your way through it and understand that you are forged in life. I don't know. I was on TBN one time when I was doing one of my motivational speeches, and I began to wonder about this experience I had at Ford Motor Company. And my last job after the auto industry started going down, my last job was in the foundry. And my job was to stand at the end almost where the engines first come out of the furnace. See, the engines are poured into a mold. It's hot, melted down metal, whatever they call it, lava, whatever. They pour it into a mold, and it goes into this furnace that's extremely hot. And my job was, after the heat was applied to the engine block, it would come through and it would go through a hardening stage. But the way it was hardening, they would cool it suddenly. They would flush it with water. It would just blast water on it. But the fire and the high temperature is what made the engine block solidify. It's because it's got to get real hot, get melted down first. Then it's got to get poured into a mold. Then it's got to be pressure hit with water and all of this. And then and it's real hot now. It's still hot, even though there's water been shot up. But when it comes out the end of the side, there's a lot of flashing in it. And flashing is metal from that to drip through the cast molding on it, just like flecks of extra pieces of metal. My job was to hit this engine block in the front with this huge, heavy rubber mallet, knock all the flashing off the front, and when it came around back, to bam, hit it real hard again on the backside. And that became the core of what the car is. A car without a great engine is nothing. It's just a pretty looking vehicle over there. But if it can't do what it was made to do because the engine block then crack. See, you can have a car look real good, but if it freezes, an engine block crack, your car, it's over, man. You got to get a new block. The block is the core. But in order for the car to do what it's got to do, it's got to have a strong engine in it. In order for the engine to be strong, it's got to be forged in steel, come through fire, get poured in a mold, cooled off, heated, knocked around, beat on the front end, beat on the back end in order for it to be what it's going to be. The moral of the story, folks, is you got to get forged in fire to be what you gonna be. You got to get beat up. You got to get pressure washed. You got to have heat on you. You got to get melted down. You got to get poured into a mold. That's how you become who you are. So the tough things that you're going through, the difficult challenges and the setbacks. I know a brother who went to prison, man, and the whole reason he ended up going to prison because he was looking out the window, looking out in the yard at him working out. And then the next thing you know, man, this brother decided that he was going to go out there and work out. Well, guess what? He's one of the top trainers in country today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? The time has come for us to realize that he did it again. He gave us another day, another chance. And I really, man, I just don't take it for granted. And I don't want you to either. I want you to realize every day that it's a new one. It's a brand new start. That the fact that God woke you up is a sure sign that he ain't through with you yet. And he has something more for you to receive. And all you got to do is, if you can just get in alignment with his will, it'll help you out. I'm talking to myself right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica. Junior back, baby. Ho, ho. Big boy, come through. And the legend of Nephew Tommy. Junior.
What?
What's going on, boy?
You said
Welcome
grateful.
back.
Did you say something about grateful?
Junior.
Hey, I think you're right about this part about grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, thank y'all so much for the prayers. Thank the Steve Harvey Nation for all the messages and the prayers. I truly believe it, man. He ain't through. I truly believe it, Cause, man, it could have went different.
Amen, Junior. Yeah, you back.
But
What happened?
Back.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
I had a little fight, little sickle cell fight. Back again. 1,285 comebacks.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Up here fight. You know what, man?
MVP.
Yeah.
How you feel about comebacks, Unc, when you feel the lowest? Like, man, it hurts sometimes, man. It do.
Well,
It do, Unc.
you know, it's like this, man. You have to realize, and I think what a lot of people fail to realize, and what I want you to think about, is if something is on you and it reoccurs, there is a lesson and a blessing in it. There is in everybody's moment of adversity, there is a lesson and a blessing. The thing for you, Junior, that I most admire is because you have these sickle cell crises, and you have them sometimes several times a year since I've known you. Is getting a little bit less right now because you're doing some other things that you share with people. And the fact that you have these crises and come back and have the spirit that you have when you come back is absolutely amazing to me. And I think that it sends a message to a lot of people who are going through anything. Everybody got some form of crisis in their life, but especially to the people who have sickle cell, who understand how painful and trying those crises can be, that you look at Junior, who's played athletics, that has done his, got on stage and he performs as a superstar stand-up. He's a radio superstar. All of this is a testament that you can win. And you can come back again. And the wonderful thing about it, Junior, is we're sitting here living through this and we're witnessing the chosen one. You happen to be the chosen one. And as difficult as it is, tag you it. And I want to say, homie, you're doing a damn good job, boy. We're proud of you, dog.
Let's go have some fun.
Back, baby.
Fight back.
All right.
Get on up.
32 minutes after, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Did you know you can now buy a Hyundai on Amazon? The same place where you order yoga mats, a toothbrush, and pretty much everything else. All from the comfort of your home. Just locate a nearby dealer, pick your color, your options, check the price, and with a few dotting of some I's and crossing some T's, voila. Your Hyundai is ready for pickup.
It's that easy. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for more details. Limited availability. Pickup through participating Hyundai dealers in select markets.
It is time now to run that prank back with the nephew. What you got for us, Neff?
I got a pecan tree, Shirley. Is it pecan or pecan? I never.
If it's your tree, you call it what you want to.
Okay.
It's
Well,
pecan, Shirley.
All right, go
Here it
ahead.
is. Pecan tree. Let's get out of it. Cat dog.
See?
Pecan, whatever.
Hello?
Hello. I'm trying to reach, LC.
This is him.
Hey, hey, my name is Marcus. My mom and them live next door to you, Mr. and Mrs. My mom and daddy live next door to you. And I was calling cause y'all got a pecan tree in y'all backyard. right on the fence line, and it keep, pecans and stuff keep falling over into my mom and them yard. So I'm calling to see if y'all can do something, man, where y'all can pick up. My mom and them that got a little older, we've been picking them up for a long time. But I need somebody to, maybe you can cut the limbs back that's hanging over so that they won't, the pecans won't be falling over into my mom and them yard. Cause, for them to be bending over like they're picking up them pecans, it's a lot of them. So, Mr. I just wanted to holler at you and see if you don't mind maybe cutting the limbs back, because even when we turn the lawnmower on and stuff, man, it just, the pecans and stuff be coming out of the lawnmower just shooting all over the place.
Well, first of all, my pecan tree is an old pecan tree, and it's sprouted well, and I can't see me cutting it.
Well, I'm not saying cut that.
You can't hire nobody to maintain your yard, but it's your mother. You can maintain your mother's yard.
Sir, I go by my mother's house, every other day and check on her, but I don't have time to go in the back and pick up pecans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you it don't seem no more than like maybe 4 or 5 limbs that's hanging over there, but them 4 or 5 limbs, it's a lot of pecans falling off of there.
But
so
it's shady. My pecan tree is shady. I goes back there. There's no kind of nothing back there.
Okay,
you can hire
sir.
someone to rake the yard, whatever.
Sir,
I'm not cutting my tree for no like that.
Sir, listen. What I'm trying to get you to do is I don't want you cutting your entire tree down. I just want you to cut a few limbs, sir. So those are the ones that are hanging over. It won't be the pecans won't be falling over into my mom's and them yard. And like I say, they older now, man. They can't be bending over like that. So I'm just coming to you as a man right now and asking you, will you please cut this down so these pecans can quit falling over my mom and them yard?
Well, I'm asking you, all you can do is hire someone. Okay, I know your mother don't cut your yard.
No, it's a guy that cuts the yard, but even when he cutting the yard, these pecans is flying out from underneath the lawnmower. They sooner or later we're gonna be breaking windows over there.
What kind of lawn person you have that don't pick up before they cut? That's some.
Hey, why am I arguing with you about picking up stuff and all of this? I'm asking you to cut a funky little 5 limbs so these doggone pecans ain't falling off my mama yard.
You want it cut? You
gonna make me come over here and cut the whole? I will come cut the whole damn tree down.
You ain't gonna with my tree. I grew that tree from when I was a kid, and that tree gonna stay in that yard as long as I stay there.
Sir, look, I didn't ask you like a man to cut your little funky pecan tree down. Now, I ain't finna have.
You know what? Guess what? You bad enough. You come cut it.
I'm finna, look, sir, today, this evening, it's either gonna be 2 things happening. Either you gonna cut these 5 limbs that I won't cut, or I'm finna cut the whole damn pecan tree down.
That's my tree, and then ain't nobody gonna with my tree. I'm here right now. I'm right here in my yard right now. Come on.
Is you over there right now?
Right now.
I will bring my right on back.
You know what? How the you get my number anyway?
Got your number. I got it because it's the same. It's one address less than my mama's. You gonna cut this damn tree down?
I'm waiting on anyway. I ain't used my tree for something in a long time any way. I've been waiting on like you.
You done lost your damn mind.
You little young punk. I told you once and I told you twice. I'm old. You young. Don't do that. Fool, we.
See, that's what's right there.
You know what you can do? Tell your mama to make a pecan pie and bring me a piece.
What you say about my mama?
Tell her to make a pecan pie and come for me.
Tell my mama what?
Make a pecan pie with the pecan.
Make a pecan pie? I don't want no pecan pie. We don't even eat pecan pie. We so sick of these damn pecans you got falling over in the backyard. You got to do something about this, man. Now, I'm trying not to hurt you, old man. I really am.
Hurt me? Hurt me? Come on, hurt me.
Ready for me?
No.
I'm on my way. Is your outside? Is you outside?
You know where I stay. You know where I stay. You know what? I'm here. I'm gonna be in your mama driveway.
You get out my mama driveway right now. Get out my mama driveway.
I want to put me out.
I'm finna. You get your back in your driveway. You get out my mama driveway. Get out of it. You get out of my mama driveway.
No. What you crying for now? I'm trying to tell you I'm here waiting on you.
You get out of my mama. Get out of my mama driveway.
Baby, go cook me something, because I'm going to sit here.
I got one more thing I need to say to you. Would you listen?
You don't got a thing to say. I'm waiting at you at your mama house.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother.
Man, I don't say this kind of man. I'm going to put my feet. Man, I'm going to milk it so bad. I don't play. I'm too old for this kind of
LC, do me a favor, first of all. Get out them people's yard. Go back to your yard.
Man, you done gave me high blood pressure with this.
Ain't nobody mad about your pecan tree, none of that. Ain't nobody finna cut it down. Ain't nobody tripping. You all right?
Hell no, I got a headache now, man. I'll be carrying my grandkids to school listening to this. Man, y'all something else, man.
I got one more question for you. Tell me, what is the baddest radio station in the land, LC?
The Steve Harvey Show.
All right.
And there you have it.
Thank you, nephew. Pecan tree. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This message is brought to you by Pfizer. Let's talk health. You may not know about pneumococcal disease, but if you're 50 or older or 19 or older with certain medical conditions like diabetes, you're at risk, and it could turn your plans, big or small, into a hospital visit. So get vaccinated. It's one action you can take to help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Keep enjoying everything you're looking forward to, even if it's just a podcast. Schedule a shot at vaxassist.com. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news and trending national news, President Trump will address the joint session of Congress tonight. Wow. In entertainment news, we'll talk about the Black Women in Hollywood Awards, and Elon Musk welcomes his 14th, count 'em, 14th child. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. Right now, it is time to ask the CLO.
Another badass child that ain't got no manners. Why do we care?
DOGE.
All right, CLO. Here we go with Ask the CLO. This is from Levy in Tifton. Levy writes, my long-term girlfriend, or is it Levy or Levi? Maybe it's Levi. I thought Levi was with an I. Okay. Levi in Tipton says, my longtime girlfriend started going to counseling with our pastor's wife to deal with some issues. I didn't know her past was troubling her, but she said in her early 20s she slept with men for money. I want to ask how many, but I want her to feel safe talking to me. She's trying to heal, so how should I react to this?
Well, bro, just be there. Don't ask for that number. I'm just going to tell you that. Yeah. I want to know how many. You really don't, though.
Alarming.
Stay away from that number. All you need, here's the number you need to know. You need to know her employment record. That's all you need to know.
Not that body count.
Yeah. All you need to know is how long was you unemployed. That's all you need to know. And if it's 2-3 years.
She was working.
One more time.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
But dog,
moving on.
But bruh, just leave the count alone. Leave the count. If you want to help her heal, let bygones be bygones. Let her past be her past. She's not that person anymore. She going to counseling.
All right. Moving on to Mercedes in Edgewater. Mercedes writes, an ex-boyfriend moved into my building and my husband doesn't know we used to date. We have run into him a couple of times and my husband said, what's his story? Is that a general question or does he already know that we dated? That's what
he don't know nothing. Men don't have intuition. He don't know nothing. He kind of looking at the way he see you. When y'all run up into him, he giving that look. What's his story? Because he trying to figure out what he doing over here. This ain't the time for you to come forward with information.
So what's your wifey do? What should she do?
I don't know.
So she's giving it away, though?
Can she lie?
You're absolutely lying. I've never seen this man. I have no idea who he is.
But if it's someone in her past, what difference would it make?
You know what, Shirley? That's
I'm
the reason.
asking a question.
Well, I'm telling you, it's why they call me. Because I'm going to tell them stuff that makes sense. Now, you got it. I don't know him. I've never seen this man. How would I know his story?
Hello. What if she's an honest person and she just said, "Oh, honey, that's someone I used to date"? What if she says that? Then?
Okay, now, why is he in this building?
Oh, sorry.
Why is he in this building? When was you going to tell me? How come you ain't say nothing? Oh, so that's why he be looking at you like this.
It's on.
It's on.
So when you go to the store, you really be going to the store? When you wait.
So you're
I don't
jealous of
understand
someone from her past?
Shirley,
Everything.
listen to me.
Everything.
I'm just trying to keep peace in your house. Don't go up there and tell this man y'all used to date. Because it's going to be a whole lot of questions you can't answer, and it's going to look suspicious. And he going to bring this up more than once.
All right, use it against her. Weaponize it. Okay, moving on to Rick and Capel. Rick writes, I walked in the gym and a chick I have sex with called me. I looked at my phone and put it in my bag. She texted me and said she's looking right at me. She got loud. I walked off. She knows it's just a sex thing, so why would she clown like that?
Because it was a sex thing, dog.
For the very
I gave you me. I call you. You look at my name, throw me in the gym bag.
And then she got loud with it.
You know it's me. I'm looking right at you. You see my name? But baby, listen.
He walked
It was just a thing. That's all it was.
Why did she talk like that?
You know, it was one night. You know what I'm saying? It was just one night. That's all it was. It wasn't have no promise hooked on this, nothing like that. We ain't talking about no futures or nothing, you know. I ain't even asked you what you did. I don't even really know your last name.
She needs to chill. She needs to relax.
You know,
what else did she say?
You know, I got your nickname in my phone. I don't even know your last name. When you come up, all I see is Jaws. I call you Jaws. All I call you. The shark. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. So I don't know what you want.
What else did she say?
But but when I call you, you just go, and I'm looking right at you. You see my name, and then you gonna throw me in some bag and walk off. I see you saw my name. Yeah, but I was going downstairs to get myself a protein shake. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had
coming
time
over my
to
house.
like that. I didn't want to talk to you right now because I got some other traps up in this gym right here. You ain't the only one.
What'd she say when he said that about the other traps?
What you mean I'm a trap?
Ooh.
What you mean you got others? What you think I was doing before I met you?
Oh, wow.
You see I'm in this gym getting all fine and everything. You think you the only one want me? Look at me.
This to her face? He's saying all this to her
Look
face.
at me. That's why you wanted me, because I spend enough time in this gym. That's why I wanted you, because you was in the gym. You got the body, but you ain't got the face, though. No matter when we sit across from you talking.
Wow. I think
eating no
break up
food,
after
chewing
this.
and everything. But you know what I'm saying? That's different.
Wow. They'll break up after
smoothie
this.
in his face.
That's what I think. They're done. All right, last
life.
one. Last
Go
one.
ahead.
This is from Ava in Inglewood. Ava says, I just had my first child and my husband wants our dog to stay with my parents until the baby gets adjusted to the house. The dog is my baby too, and he's never accepted that. My dad is on his side and wants to keep my dog. What should I do?
Lady, you just had this baby. You don't even know what's coming. You don't even know what's coming.
It's my doggy.
Them dogs is not people. And I keep telling y'all, fur baby, my ass. These is not people. And I'm tired of people comparing these damn animals to children, 'cause they not. The money you finna spend on this child and the attention you have to pay for him, you gonna understand real soon. Now let that dog go on over your daddy's house.
I don't know if she's going to be able to do that. Doesn't sound like it. All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
President Trump will address the joint session of Congress tonight. That goes down at 9 p.m. Eastern. Now, according to ABC News, this is his first speech to Congress of his second term. The president will discuss his agenda as well as his goals on immigration, foreign policy, and the economy. Senator Elissa Slotkin of Michigan will give the Democratic response to the president's speech. So there you go. Will you be watching is the question, Steve Harvey.
Is this going to be like an
will.
Oval Office? Is this going to be like...
Probably will. He is must-see TV. I got to see what he going to do, man. I've never seen anything like this.
No.
Yeah.
Wait till he walks in and all the handshakes and high fives and all of that. That's his favorite part.
You know, I heard that the Democrats were considering not going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw Simone Sanders from
which would be
NBC
so stupid.
Yeah.
So just
go.
That's just not the way it's done. Mm-hmm. To not go just gives them too much fuel. Look at them. They don't care about the country. They're not trying to work with us. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Republicans going to use that. Well, boy, they're going to fry that chicken so many different ways.
Yeah, because he's speaking to a trifecta.
Yeah.
You know, he got Republican House.
All of them. Everybody's Republican.
Senate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, everybody.
Mm-hmm. He's Republican. Yeah.
Yes.
So here's a question. Think about this question for a moment. What if the Democrats in the next 4 years start a Project 2029? We're already working on the Project 2025 right now. So what if Democrats came back with Project 2029? What would you put in it? That's the question.
Everything.
Everything they took out?
You know it's in 2025. What would you put in it? Everything they took out. Yeah. And add on.
This killing of all of these social programs, what people don't understand is this 800 some billion dollars that they have a $1 trillion deficit. They're trying to cut out so much money. It's going to affect Medicaid. Now, what they say they're going to do is go through here and find the fraudulent cases, which is very small. What they're going to do is take people off Medicaid, man. They're not paying attention.
Yeah,
they're not paying attention. The only way to get these cuts down, and Elon Musk wiped out the park ranger division. So now this summer, Yellowstone and all these parks are going to be understaffed. You're going to have a lot of stuff popping off in these parks, man, because people know there's nobody patrolling now. It's going to create a huge problem. It's a trickle down in a lot of ways, man.
Yeah.
Making sure people are obeying all rules with campfires and campsite stuff with nobody there to monitor this. This is going to be a disaster. The FAA, the Federal Aviation, is suffering. It's just so many things they're doing wrong.
You can see it.
You see it every day. Yeah. You see it every day.
And you know what they say? They say because we're coming to with these broad sweeps, we're going to make some mistakes and then we'll correct them.
Right.
Wait a minute, man. Have you thought about thinking it through first? Then doing it?
Right.
We're going to fire you and then we're going to research it and then we'll bring you back if we need to. What? That don't make no sense, man.
None.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But that's just when you don't care about people. That's all.
People, that's right. You have no empathy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Thank you for that, Steve. All right. Switching gears, moving on to entertainment news. The Essence Black Women in Hollywood Awards was recently held in Los Angeles. It was hosted by Aldous Hodge, Cynthia Erivo, Teyana Taylor. Yeah, he's fine. Teyana Taylor, Tyra Banks, and the legendary Marla Gibbs were this year's honorees. The award show was star-studded. Wendy Raquel Robinson was there. Terry Vaughn, Loretta Devine, Kim Whitley, Taraji P. Henson, Issa Rae, Niecy Nash, Keke Palmer, Anthony Anderson, Kyla Pratt, Megan Good, Coco Jones, and Steve Lori Harvey. They were all in attendance, just to name a few. So congratulations to all the ladies, all the honorees, and I'm sure a good time was had by all. Yeah.
It was nice. I saw the pictures on Essence.com. Black is beautiful, baby.
So finally in entertainment news, this is according to Yahoo.com now. Elon Musk has welcomed his 14th child, his baby mama. Her name is Siobhan. Announced the birth of their son. His name is Selden on X. According to the Daily Galaxy, Elon Musk has been outspoken about declining global birth rates and has urged people to have more children to prevent what he calls a civilizational collapse. So there you go. That's why he's having all these kids.
That's not why he's having all these kids.
His beliefs, that's what it is.
Are you serious, man? Are you trying to think people need to have more kids? You think that's really the reason, man? You got to be kidding me, man. It's because this guy right here, when he was coming up, before he had money, he couldn't get a chick. Now he got money and he can get a chick, and he's abusing the privileges. That's all this is to it, man. Look, man, if y'all think dudes are that deep, you are sadly mistaken. Cause damn it, we ain't. Dude talking about we want to increase the world population. Nick Cannon didn't say that.
She was fine.
Dog, tell the truth.
And I wanted her to have my baby.
Yeah. That's it.
And it ain't even really about whether they wanted to or not. You know, it's just, man, come on, man. Stop all this. The world, we got 8 billion people in here. We're doing fine with populating, man.
Do we need more? The
line. This is his fourth.
14 of yours. This is the fourth one by this baby?
By this baby mama. Okay.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
What's up? It's DJ Khaled, and you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This message is brought to you by Pfizer. If you're 50 or older, getting sick can keep you away from where you need to be. You don't want surprises like pneumococcal pneumonia or invasive pneumococcal disease. You're 6.4 times more likely to get pneumococcal pneumonia compared with adults 18 to 49. It's recommended that people 50 or older get vaccinated. Being sick could get between you and the people who rely on you. So schedule your shot at vaxassist.com. Well, happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Today is Fat Tuesday. Tomorrow, of course, is Ash Wednesday. Yeah, that's the first day of Lent, too. Lent is a 40-day season of fasting that is observed by Christians, which leads up to Easter Sunday. This year, Easter is April 20th. And Carla, of course, your husband, Tosh, is from New Orleans. And so I know you guys have plans for Fat Tuesday. What are you going to do?
Well, he doesn't understand why today is not a national holiday. You know how?
Ain't nobody he don't even get it.
Right. Like, I don't understand why they got to go to school today. Why is it not a national holiday? But, you know, we love it. New Orleans, you know, we're going to do the shrimp po' boy, the daiquiris, you know, the whole culture, and just celebrate, you know, some good food, good people.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have an oyster po' boy today for family.
Yeah, for Mardi Gras. Happy Mardi Gras, Steve. I like it. I like that.
I've never really celebrated Mardi Gras. I went down there for it one time. And I
Did you have
confused.
A good time?
No, I didn't. I was confused.
Why were you confused?
No, I didn't.
There was a lot going on.
We playing the same song.
the beads, the parade.
Yeah, ain't that what the last band played? Yeah, I'm two-stepping. Yeah, I'm two-stepping.
King cake.
The king cake.
Get your king
That was the cake with the baby in it, right? The little baby doll.
Yep. King cake, all of that. And then, you know, certain areas, you know, they celebrate, especially along the Gulf Coast. You know, so you have New Orleans, you have Texas, you know, here, Tommy and Junior, you know, in Galveston, they do a big celebration. Mobile, Alabama, you know, parts of Mississippi, a lot of places now celebrate, you know.
Yeah, Mobile claims to be the originator.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Mobile.
Of the Mardi Gras?
Mobile?
And don't go down there and say different. Gonna have a problem.
It's gonna be a situation.
Yeah.
I thought it was from New Orleans.
Don't go down there and say that, because they got two things down there in Alabama. They got their claim for Mardi Gras, and they got college football. Now, the number one, for a minute here this year, the number one ranked and number two ranked basketball team in the country was Alabama and Auburn. And I watched that game, which Auburn won, but it was a horrible game. Mm-hmm. I've never seen just run down the floor, shoot a 3-pointer, miss, everybody go back. Everybody post up on the outside of the outside of the 3-point line. I was just amazed, man. It's very difficult for me to watch basketball now because, no post up plays. I like big men that play big. And this game today is not the same game. And I watch it in playoffs, but it's not the same.
Oh, your March Madness coming up.
They make a 3-pointer like they done just dunked on some damn body.
All right. Thank you, guys. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll check on the Steve Harvey Morning Show's efficiency right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All know that Elon Musk and Department of Government Efficiency, that's DOGE, of course, the emails are getting out of hand now. So here's a question. If you received an email from the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, asking you to list 5 important things you did last week by midnight, what would it be? What would it be?
Oh, I want to hear this.
What would it be? We want to hear yours. Junior?
Carl?
I'll tell you right now, the first thing I did was get up and feed this dog. That's the first thing I did. I don't give a damn what you say. This ain't even my dog.
Stella.
That's efficient.
Okay, that's one. I need 4 more things, Junior.
What?
Give me 3 things.
Walk this damn dog. That's another efficient thing I did. Let me tell you something. You emailing me about what I did? Paid this mortgage. Paid that. That was efficient.
Yes, it was.
Did 2 things. Told you I loved you and listened to your conversation about your job for the people I don't even know. Another efficient thing I did was listen.
Tommy.
Go ahead, Junior.
Tommy? Junior.
Oh, efficient? What I did. Took this boy to practice the other day. That was efficient. Wasn't that efficient? I took this boy to practice.
Okay.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Being a good dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sent my little girl $150 for something she needed down there in Texas A&M. I think that was pretty efficient. That's pretty damn good daddy right there. That's $150, right? That's good.
Okay.
Tried to make love to my wife last week. Lord have mercy. That was
a disaster.
I wasn't efficient with that.
Do we have to know that though?
You can't just pop that on me. Then like a surprise. You got to give me some notice. Tell me a couple days ahead of time. I was not efficient with that. I did fall apart with that one. I was not good. I need notice. I got to take this pill. We got to schedule it.
Oh, man, you're oversharing.
I got to stretch. I got a lot of
stretch. Hurry up. You got 2 more things.
I'm so sorry I asked this question. All right,
I came in here on time all last week. I did. I came in here on time.
Were you here Monday?
That's not efficient.
Yes.
That's regular.
He was at work last Monday.
That's called regular.
Yesterday too.
Well, I was ready.
Well, what'd I do?
Yeah, come on.
Here we go.
Junior walked his dog.
I paid everybody on time. They got their checks.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, boss.
Like it.
Took my wife fishing yesterday. Took all the damn fish off the hooks for her.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Which cuts into my fishing time.
You didn't have to say that.
I mostly just smoked a cigar and watched and waited on her to go, oh, this a big one. Okay, cool. I'll come get that one too.
Be excited.
And it ain't that damn big. So.
What else?
One of my kids called me. One of my daughters called me. I picked up the phone. Gave her some advice.
Oh, you picked up the phone.
One of my sons called. I ignored his call. I was being very efficient. I have talked enough today. And I got nothing for you, pimp. So figure it out, work through it.
Wow.
And I couldn't call my daddy when something went wrong in my life because they didn't have call waiting and the line was busy. Hell, man.
Before you could click over.
Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a dog. We was last getting that. We don't need all that. ID. So I called my mom and daddy. How the line just busy. Oh my God, dog.
And don't do an emergency break-in. Woo! You get in trouble.
Emergency break-in.
Emergency call. Yeah, they'll click in with the operator.
You call the operator and they break in the line.
And they can interrupt the call.
Oh, we used to do that.
Yeah. You never did that?
Call him. And my mama talking to one of her sisters in D.C.
Exactly. You could do it, yeah.
And you want what?
Can I go to the store? I don't want none.
Yeah, you got a big trouble.
I'm not going to elaborate on this, but I got that one phone call to make, and then the damn line was busy.
Oh. One more efficiency. Oh, that was it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Coming up next, the nephew and today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, I guess he'd rather pay for it. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few. Yeah, I had to let that sting me for a moment.
Might have got it on sale.
Nah, he didn't. Trust me. But right now it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
This is called surrogate mother.
Oh, okay.
And, we want to use this lady at the church as a surrogate mother, but me personally, I would like for us to do it the traditional way of getting pregnant. So I'm going to call the man and ask him, is it all right?
Her husband.
Yeah, her husband. Yeah. I'm going to call her husband, talk to him, see if his wife can be the surrogate mother. But I want us to, get pregnant the traditional way. You understand?
You think that was a good idea?
Yeah, we understand.
I mean, you know what, man? It's some people out there that are selfish, and you know what? And that's what
don't want to share.
It is. It's some selfish people out there, man. Now, if you gon', it just can you loan me your wife for 9 months? That's all we really ask. That's all I'm really asking. Well, I mean, what is that? Come on, man. Do a good deed in your life. All right. Here we go. Surrogate mother. Let's go, cat dog, if you would.
Hello. Yeah, Roger, can I speak to Roger? Yeah, it's Roger. Hey, this is Calvin, man. How you doing? I go to the same church y'all go to. Okay. I got your number from one of the guys at the church, man. They told me that if I wanted to talk to you, I could reach out to you or whatever. How you doing today? I'm good, man. I'm good. How can I help? Your wife, man, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but she seems to be real fit. Does she work out all the time? Yeah, she go to the gym every once in a while, bro. Yeah. Who is this, bro? Like I said, my name's Calvin, man. We go to the same church. Listen, me and my wife been trying for a long time, man, to actually have some kids. And to be honest with you, Roger, man, it just ain't happening, dog. I mean, we've been trying and trying. But what I'm trying to do now is just find another type of way to make this happen. Now, you say your wife is in good condition, right? My wife is in good condition, brother. What does she got to do with you and your wife trying to have a baby? Now, y'all already got kids, don't you? Y'all got, like, from what the brother at the church told me, y'all got 3 kids, right? Yeah, we got 3. I got 2 boys and a girl. Okay. Here's what I'm trying to do, man. I was hoping that I could find somebody, a female, that would be a good surrogate mother. A what? You know, what I'm saying is, like, because my wife, I mean, we want to have kids, man. We want to have a family. Hold on, brother. You just said you looking for a surrogate mother, and the brother at church told you to call me? Well, no. Ain't nobody tell me to actually call you. I asked them about you and your wife. I asked them for your phone number so I could actually call you myself, man. Wait a minute. So you've been eyeing my wife? No. I ain't been. See, you looking at it wrong. Listen. What I was saying is that your wife just seems like a healthy person. I want to be able to have a healthy child, man. I really do, man. Me and my wife, we. Listen, you called me about my wife, and you want her to be a surrogate mother for you. I don't even know why we on the phone, brother. Here's the real deal, man. Me and my wife, we can't have kids. We tried and tried and tried. And, biologically, we just been going through it, man. And I was just, I've seen your wife. She healthy. I see y'all at church all the time. And I was just like reaching out, man, maybe somebody wouldn't mind being the surrogate mother for me and my wife so we can have a child.
I'm thinking surrogate mother.
Dog.
Hold on, brother. You calling me to see if my wife can be a surrogate mother to your child?
Dog, and I know it's crazy.
It's crazy as hell. You damn right. And I think you lost your mind, brother. Out of all the members in the church, you calling me to get my wife to have your baby?
Dog, I know it sounds crazy, man. I know it sounds crazy. But I just
ignorant, brother.
I'm sorry?
Hey, you sound ignorant. Man, there's so many places to go adopt a baby. I can take you down to the county courthouse and show you kids need to be adopted right now. But you can go to Africa like all the rest of them people and go find you a baby. You gonna call me and my wife? There's 20,000 members in this church. Do you know how stupid you sound, brother?
No, brother. And man, listen, man, I'm not trying to come across like that, man.
Well, how you trying to come across, brother? You done it.
Just hear me out, man. I don't want you to.
Man, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, man.
Okay. We looking for a surrogate mother. We seen your wife and we thought she'd be a great surrogate mother. And I know it sounds crazy for me to pick you out of all the people that go to the church. I understand that, man. I do. But listen, we would love for your wife to be the surrogate mother, and we willing to pay for this.
Man, this ain't about.
But listen to me. If you don't mind, we don't want to do this with no test tubes and all that, where they mix my seed with her egg. We want to do this naturally.
Wait, whoa. You got to repeat what you just said, man.
You got to understand, a real man want to do it realistically. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Brother, hold on, brother. Are you telling me that you want to have sex with my wife?
But I mean, you want to have
me lose all my Christianity right now, brother.
You want to have a baby the real way, though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a damn having the fake way. You telling me you want to lay down in a bed with my wife?
But dog, you already got 3 kids. Think about the people that can't have this, man.
Don't go adopt a baby, man. Take your down there and go adopt a damn baby. Because you didn't go see a damn psychiatrist.
Bro,
my wife don't want to have your baby. Do you know what you sound like? Are you crazy?
I know it sounds crazy, man. I do.
How did you get my number, man? How did you get my number?
I got your number from one of the brothers at the church. Now listen, I'm going to just be real with you like a man. I wanted to come at you first and talk to you like a man and see, if you was cool with the proposition. But look, come Sunday, I'm going to go to your wife and just talk to her.
What?
I'm just gonna talk to your wife and see if
you done lost your mind. I told you the answer. No. Now you tell me you're going to go around me and what you ain't going to do is talk to my wife. You call my wife.
You right now. I'm talking to your wife.
You call my wife. Okay? I'm going to tell you what's really going to happen.
You call my wife. Your wife next Sunday. I'm not going to sit and go through this with you back and forth. I'm talking to her next Sunday.
Next Sunday, I'm going to whoop your
You ain't gonna do nothing to me.
I'm going to whoop your
Me and my wife, we deserve a child too. You ain't gonna stand in the middle of this.
I'm in the middle of this. You lost your mind. You talk to my wife next week you want to.
I got one more thing I want to say to you, man. Is you listening to me?
Say what the you got to say so you can get off my phone.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your homeboy.
What? This is who?
Listen.
Man, who is this man?
This Nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your homeboy got me to prank phone call you.
Man, I'm over here, man. My head is spinning.
You all right, man?
Got me going, brother. I'm ready to fight, brother.
Hey, I got one more thing to ask you, big dog.
What's up, man?
What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Y'all got me this morning, man. Y'all got me, man.
It's too much.
What?
You play too
death
much.
Wish. You got a death
Yes.
wish.
Calling that man.
There's some people out there, man, that are really just, it's all about them. It's all about them. Nobody wants to step outside their comfort zone and do something for somebody that, it's not normal, but hey, you helping somebody. All right. Junior, I don't get it, Junior. I don't. Nobody wants to step out their comfort zone, man. Let me have your wife for 9 months to a year, man, so me and my wife can have this baby. Man. That's all I'm asking.
How simple is that?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't get it, man. I mean, you only live once. But anyway, hey, listen, I'll be in Lexington, Kentucky.
You only live once?
YOLO.
Yes, YOLO. Right, Junior.
I'll be in Lexington 13, 14, 15, and 16. Tickets on sale right now. Y'all get ready. The nephew is coming to Comedy Off Broadway. Bricktown Comedy Club, Oklahoma City. Coming through. Y'all already know laying in the cut is Charlotte, Florida. Oh, yeah, Florida. That's our new, let's laying in the cut.
All right,
Tickets
Tommy, thank you. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. I guess he'd rather pay for it is the subject. We'll get into it right after this.
This message is brought to you by Pfizer. Let's talk health. You may not know about pneumococcal disease, but if you're 50 or older or 19 or older with certain medical conditions like diabetes, you're at risk. And it can turn your plans, big or small, into a hospital visit. So get vaccinated. It's one action you can take to help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Keep enjoying everything you're looking forward to, even if it's just a podcast. Schedule a shot at VaxAssist.com. That's VaxAssist.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to SteveHarveyFM.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know. It could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right, nephew, thank you. Subject, I guess he'd rather pay for it. Dear Stephen Shirley, I've been married for 14 years and I'm 48 years old and my husband is 55. In all these years, I did not think I would ever have to deal with cheating. We've always had a very active sex life. He's always been attentive and he spoiled me the entire marriage. He's sweet, but he's stupid. I found out that he's paying a 32-year-old's rent, car note, and giving her money every month for her day-to-day expenses. The sad part is that he got a part-time job to do it all. He works full-time as a teacher, and he's also got a part-time job at a hardware store. He told me he got it so he can save money for us to go on a week-long vacation for my 50th birthday. I checked our savings account regularly to see if he was putting his extra earnings into the account, and he wasn't. I asked him about it, and he said he put it in a special account. I did not like that, but I didn't press him about it. We share a Visa card, so I opened a letter from Visa, but it was for him. It stated that he was turned down for a new credit card, and it listed the authorized user, which was a female other than me. I found the female on IG and sent her a message. She called me right away. My husband told her that he's getting a divorce. She said they've been looking at houses together for the past 2 weeks. She didn't know he's a teacher. He told her that he's retired and works at a hardware store because his money is tied up in his divorce. She apologized to me and said he's given her close to $20,000 and asked if I wanted it back. I told her to keep it because she earned it. He knows he's busted, so he hasn't spoken to me in 8 days. I have no words for him except why. Why would he pay for what's at home for free?
Oh,
yeah. He doesn't want that right now. He just doesn't. He's obviously taken with this young lady and unfortunately not into you, his wife of 14 years. And at 55, he's also having a midlife crisis. This young lady has rocked his world. Harsh reality for you. I know that after 14 years. But that's as simply and as succinctly as I can put this. I mean, he's not the first man to risk everything and gamble on his marriage, and he won't be the last, I'm sure. But I agree with you, he is stupid because he's wearing himself out in the process. He's got a young girl, a part-time job. He's been cheating and lying, and money's going out and not coming in. I'm sure it's all a bit much and taking its toll. It's catching up with him. But typically, he's flipping the script and trying to make you the blame. This isn't your fault. He's in the wrong. And he's got the nerve to not speak to you. And you still want to know why? There is no why except for what I said at the top of the letter. He's taken with this young woman. Anyway, what does the why matter? He is doing it, and he's been doing it long enough to have given her $20,000, which she said, when she talked to you, she told you about that. She didn't know he was a teacher. She doesn't want him, and if you stay with him after all this, it's on you, because clearly he has moved on, thinking he's going to have this young woman. Steve?
Lord. Shirley, I'm so glad I'm here so I can straighten this letter out for you. First of all, let me start this letter off by telling you this. It ain't she rocked his world. It's he rocked her world. See, that's the part y'all don't never get. But now let me walk you down through what happened. I've been married for 14 years. I'm 48, my husband 55. I never thought about him cheating. We've always had a very active sex life. He's always been attentive. He spoiled me my entire marriage. He's sweet, but he's stupid. Yes, he is. Yes, now that he is stupid, because he made some key mistakes, because he ain't done this before. I found out that he's paying a 32-year-old's rent, car note, and giving her money every month for her day-to-day expenses. Now, let me tell you what happened right here. He took his old ass over here and met this young girl and found out that he could be the knight in shining armor. That he could show up and be somebody's all in all. 32.55, that's a nice jump. He knows some stuff she don't know. He has taught her many things all over that house. See, Shirley thinks she rocked his world. But in essence, what didn't happen is she giving him a reaction that he don't get at the house no more. I'm telling you what this is. This ain't a midlife crisis. This is I still got it. Oh, this is they still want me. This is I get to walk in and be appreciated and told how great I am over and over and over and again. Now, he works full time as a teacher. Now, right there, teachers don't make what they should make in this country. So I already know he's short. So however he spoiled you, he's done the best he can. Right on to the teachers out there. But he got a part-time job at a hardware store. He told me he got it so he could save money for us to go on a week-long vacation for my 50th birthday. Ain't that sweet? Then you start checking around on the savings account, found out wasn't no extra money in there. You asked him about it. He told you got a special account.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after. The subject is, I guess he'd rather pay for it. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I guess he'd rather pay for it.
You know, that's like the last subject of the letter. I guess he'd rather pay for it. Don't we all anyway? First thing y'all do when y'all meet a man, you want to know if he working.
Well, yeah.
What? Why? So he can pay for it.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. So let's stop with the, I guess he'd rather pay for it. We know we had to pay for it. It's expected. So you've been dating you're married to this man 14 years, you're 48, he's 55, always had an active sex life. You never thought he'd cheat on you. Entire marriage, he's sweet, but he's stupid. You found out he's paying a 32-year-old girl's rent, car note, and giving her money every month for her day-to-day expenses. Sad part is his part-time job to do it all. He got a part-time job to do it all. Now, he's doing it because he gets to be the hero, to walk in there and be the hero. Shirley said he'd have met this girl and she'd have rocked his world. What did happen is he'd have rocked her world. Now she learning from him. She got him up there feeling like he's special. Oh, you know so much. You know, he ain't heard that from you in a long time. So now he out here, and then he can come in here and be the hero, and I got you, and I take care of you. She didn't know he was a teacher because he didn't tell her.
Right.
He worked full-time as a teacher, which means his salary is a little tough because teachers don't make what they should make in this country. Shout out to all the teachers. So he got a part-time job at a hardware store. He told you he got it so you found out about this extra job. He said because he could save money, take you on a special trip for your 50th anniversary. I checked our savings account to see if he put the extra earnings in it, and he wasn't. You asked him about it, he said it's in a special account. I didn't like that, but I didn't press him about it. Here's where it gets stupid. We share a Visa card, so I opened a letter from Visa. It was for him. It stated that he was turned down for a new credit card, and it listed the authorized user, which was a female other than me. Now, dog, now you trying to play hero, but you stupid. You applied for another credit card in your name. I mean, you applied for another credit card, but and got turned down, but he put it in her name, and then they sent a letter to your house. You didn't see that mailing address? You thought you was gonna beat your wife to the mailbox? You stupid. All right, so then you found the female's name on IG and you sent her a message. She called me right away. My husband told her that he's getting a divorce. She said they've been looking at houses together for the past houses. Dog, you can't get no house. You a teacher and you work part-time down at the Ace Hardware, but you're giving her the money to pay for her lifestyle. You can't go looking at no house, though. And she didn't know he was a teacher. He told her that he's retired and works at the hardware store because his money is tied up in the divorce. She apologized to me and said he's given her close to $20,000 and asked if I wanted it back. I told her to keep it because she earned it. Now, he knows he's busted, so he ain't spoke to me in 8 days. That's a good move right there, dog. I don't know how long you think it's going to last, but that's a good move. Don't talk to her. Ignore her. He ain't talked to her in 8 days. Now, what he doing is he don't know what to say. He's stupid. He don't have a plan. He don't know how to worm his way out of this one. So in 8 days, he ain't thought of nothing. And I'm going to tell you something, lady. He not fitting to think of nothing. Because he don't know how the game goes. I have no words for him except why. Why would he pay for what's at home for free? Now, let me help you out. Because what's at the house ain't the same that's out there in them streets. It just ain't. It ain't the same. You get mad all you want.
Say that with so much conviction.
It ain't the same that was out there in them streets. It don't come with the chatter. It don't come with the responsibility.
No strings.
It don't come back. It don't come with the pressure. See this beautiful life that you built with this wonderful woman at the house. It come with a lot of strain and stress and pressure. We got to talk about bills. We got to talk about these kids. We got to talk about the future. We got to talk about what I owe. We got to talk about what I did. Over here at this new spot, I ain't got to talk about none of that. I'm hero for the day. I just come in and we just sitting around and making coffee. It's all good. Why would he pay for something out there when he can get it at the house for free? Well, first of all, let me clear you up on something. What at the house ain't really free, is it? We've been paying since we met you. And no matter where you go to get it, it ain't ever going to be free, and we've learned to accept that. You're not getting nothing at the house with free. It come with conditions and chatter and talk back and authority and future and all like that. And it's the same. Listen to me. He love your steak that you giving him at the house. But you trying to tell this man he don't want no fish or no chicken?
Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free.
And Shirley, don't cut me off because you don't like what I said.
Download it today. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, Junior is back with Sports Talk right after this. Whatever, Steve.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This message is brought to you by Pfizer. If you're 50 or older, getting sick can keep you away from where you need to be. You don't want surprises like pneumococcal pneumonia or invasive pneumococcal disease. You're 6.4 times more likely to get pneumococcal pneumonia compared with adults 18 to 49. It's recommended that people 50 or older get vaccinated. Being sick can get between you and the people who rely on you. So schedule your shot at vaxassist.com.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. Welcome back, Junior. What you got for us?
Thank you, Shirley. It's great to be back. Let's talk about this, man. I don't know if y'all saw this, Tommy, Carla. I don't know if y'all saw this, but the Javante Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. fight Saturday night.
I saw it.
Oh, no.
Did you see it? It ended in a draw.
What, Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday night.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, it ended in a draw.
I was watching the UFC. God, Javante Davis ended in a draw?
It ended in a draw. It ended in a draw. First blemish on this record. But you know what the controversy was? He took a knee in the 9th round, and it didn't count it as a knockdown. He went and grabbed a towel, wiped his eye, came back, finished the round, finished the fight. But at the end of the fight, do you know why he said he took a knee?
I saw that.
He said he had just got his hair done 2 days ago, and some grease had gotten his eye. Because the lady had did his hair, greased and got in his eye. So he just took a knee for a timeout to get the grease out of it. What are you talking about?
What?
No.
When did grease become an excuse in a major title fight?
When did grease start dripping?
Yeah.
Roach hit
Come
him
on.
in his head and then in his eye. That's how that grease got.
Yeah, that's how. It's the wrong G. It was a glove that hit you. That what that was. You ain't never heard Sugar Ray Leonard say "Worlds of Curls" had got in my eye, and I took a knee because Marvin Hagler was on me like this. You ain't never seen Pink moisturizer at the fight.
Wow, I got to see that fight. Was it a draw though?
Yeah, it was a legit draw.
It was a legit draw.
So
I
this
tell you
boy
what.
LaRoche was about the business, huh?
Oh, he was about business.
You may
He
have
took
said,
that fight to him.
If you
Oh,
see
he
it, you
didn't
may
back
say
down
Roach
not
won.
one time.
You might say he won.
You could make a case for that.
You can make a case for that one, buddy.
Because when I saw him at the when he was talking, and he's talking about that grease got in his eye, and people start booing. He said, "What is y'all booing for?"
Yeah, like I said, some nonsense.
Last thing we was expecting is a grease story, dog.
We wasn't looking for that.
I wasn't in the best shape. I didn't train properly.
Yeah.
This girl did my hair and put some grease in it, got in my eye. Hey, dog.
Dog, you the champ. You the champ.
But-
So, is there any way in boxing you can take a knee and it don't count against you?
Anyway, what? Junior?
You can take a knee in a fight and it don't count against you.
No, when you take a knee, you stop the action. See,
still
if you
gotta
take
count it, right?
if you take, it's you down.
Yeah, exactly. That's the controversy. They
You
didn't
down.
like that.
So you can't take a knee for a timeout. That's considered down.
And that's why they say Lamont should have won.
This is his hairstylist's fault. That's all. This ain't got.
Pink moisturizer ever stopped a fight?
Coming up at the top of the hour, a man on social media needs some advice, Steve. He says, my neighbor has a secret family. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is from C on Reddit. C says, I've lived next to my neighbor for almost a decade, and we've always been cool, but not best friends. Here's the deal. I travel a lot for work, and in another town, I've repeatedly seen him with an entirely different family. Wife, kids, the whole thing. At first, I thought maybe it was a relative, but the way they interact, This is his other family. Now I can't stop thinking, does his wife at home know? Is this some kind of arrangement? Should I mind my own business? Part of me knows it's none of my business, but I also really want to know what the deal is. What would you do in my position?
Wait, is this a woman talking?
No, it just says C. C on Reddit. I live next door to my neighbor. I think it's a guy. I think it's a guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a guy.
Okay, if part of you tells you it ain't your business, that's the part you need to listen to. What you talking about you really want to know?
Yeah.
Dog, seeing is believing. Mm-hmm. Now, you see this guy all the time. Is it an arrangement? Whatever it is, it ain't your business. This how people get their AZZ whip. That's how you do it.
That's a new spelling.
But, you know, he say they ain't really friends.
Right.
So
he says they're cool,
him.
but
Man,
not best
up,
friends.
bro?
Yeah.
No,
he could say that to his friend.
No, he really can't say nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
I don't, but see, why you got to bridge the conversation? It's not your business.
But honestly, Steve, now let's be real. You wouldn't be curious as to what's going on if you
curious,
saw
but
this.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll be trying to figure it out. Like, damn, this dude over here, what he got going?
Yeah.
But I'm not finna go and tell his wife.
No.
But he
Well,
could
didn't
ask
say
him.
that.
So if you
He
saw
didn't say that.
Tommy out of town with a whole nother family,
I'm walking
more-
right up to his
Yeah,
ass.
that's different. That's
a
Hey,
nephew.
man,
family.
have you
that's
lost
a
your
nephew. That's
rabbit ass mind? Dog, you on a
baby
TV show. You over here like ain't nobody finna see you. Man,
Yeah.
get your ass in the car.
You throwing him in the car?
So there
No,
are
get in the
times
car.
when you'll jump in. Yeah, but just
So
I've got to really know you
Yeah.
for me to say
Okay.
something to you, but it's in the but it'll be in the best interest so you don't get jammed up. I'm not turning you in, though.
I don't even understand how men can do that. It's so hard to take care of one woman, and you got a whole other family.
That's too
A whole-
much. That's too much.
he's
Yeah.
exhausted.
That's a lot going
He's
back
got
and
to be
forth.
tied.
Yeah.
I mean, is it fun for him? What?
No, it ain't fun at all. It did. It started out as fun.
Then the baby came, and then another
It's
one.
a full dog. You have that trying to maintain a long-term lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
See,
lot.
lies. Let me explain something to you.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Lies should be temporary band-aids for temporary situations that will be over in a matter of days.
Oh, okay. Well, this is not that.
Yeah, if you're trying to
kids.
maintain a lie, structural lies, foundation lies,
Oh, wow.
to lay down a foundation lie,
Different degrees of lying.
ooh, God damn.
Yeah, this is a lot. So, but the guy wants to know. So you're
Here's the
saying,
problem, Shirley. If you tell a lie that involves other people, the lie has less validity and chance of sustaining itself. See, when I lie, I tell lies.
He set up for that, though.
Have you ever
Yes.
put us in any of your lies?
No.
Oh, you haven't.
Because, no, see, Tommy, don't do that. Because I've
Don't
seen
do that,
them.
Tommy.
Tommy, I've seen them blow a perfectly fine moment. I witnessed it.
Oh, we'll
saw
call it
what?
out.
What did he
We'll
say?
call it out
You-
for sure.
Shirley
We will call it out.
have blown
Who is that?
perfectly fine moments.
Did you?
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah. What was?
I'm a call. What is she
All right.
calling?
We'll have more of the
is she
Steve Harvey
doing?
Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Happy Women's History Month, Gail
Yeah.
King. Yes, it is that month, March. Yes, Gail King, Black female rocket scientist Aisha Bowe, Katy Perry, and Jeff Bezos' fiance and journalist Lauren Sanchez are all part of the Blue Origin's first all-female crew spaceflight. According to CBS Mornings, Gail King
Gail
admitted she
King?
felt. Yeah, Gail King is going. Yeah.
See, there's something wrong with Gail. Gail ain't rap right.
Well, she said she's terrified and excited at the same time.
So why would you go?
Because she's excited to go. She wants to
go.
be.
She's terrified.
She's a journalist. Yeah, she wants to go.
No, she not.
Her family said it was okay.
Yeah, she said she consulted her children before this, and they said it was fine.
And Oprah.
Yeah.
You don't see Oprah on that, do you?
Nope.
No,
Oprah ain't going.
It only lasts a few seconds.
What do you mean it only lasts a few seconds?
They just going up, dog.
Yeah,
they
and coming right back down.
They not walking on the moon or nothing.
I don't be looking that stuff up. I'm nothing to do that.
Well, anyway, no specific date has been given on the flight departure yet. Blue Origin Space Technology Company was founded by Jeff Bezos. And congratulations again to the all-new female crew in Women's History Month.
Has Jeff Bezos been up there?
Yeah, I think he went on the first one, didn't he? Yeah. Coming up, another round. So we
Any
know who
black
won't
people
go.
been up there? Any?
Yeah.
Michael Strahan.
Yeah, Michael Strahan.
Michael Strahan.
And now Gail. Coming up, another round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
It is time for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather have only 7 fingers or only 7 toes? Which one?
7 toes.
7 toes.
Yeah, 7 toes.
No, I don't know what size shoe you planning on. But you're going to have to get a whole lot more. You're going to have to get them triple E wide shoes now.
For all 7 toes.
Your shoe finna look like you got on fins. I can't have this 13.
I was born with 6.
I gonna get these 7 fingers and go get in the NFL and be a wide receiver.
Wow.
Catch everything.
Your hands shaped like the nose of the
Would you rather, with all the division in the country right now, would you rather win the Nobel Peace Prize or would you rather win $1 million?
Oh, $1 million.
We know. Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
Nobel. What?
Yeah.
Nobel Peace Prize.
To the man who's got $1 million already.
I can buy one, then I get that million.
What do you want, Steve?
I mean, if I get a Nobel Peace Prize for work with these kids, I'll take that.
See, he's already, see how differently you think when you already have $1 million.
He said fries instead of prize. He couldn't even see it.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I'm not going to get one, so what difference do it make?
Would you rather pretend to like a meal your spouse cooked or tell her it wasn't your favorite? I take offense to this.
One more, Shirley, you've been offended your entire life.
What did you say, Shirley?
Would you rather pretend to like a meal your spouse cooked or tell her it wasn't your favorite?
We do A now.
Oh!
I'd rather you not ask me this stuff, but you do. But I gotta.
Well, she already know I'm not going to eat it if I don't like it, so.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No, I'm not finna do that.
Junior?
Oh, no, I better like what she cooking. You just got it in. Yeah. I have no option.
So you pretend. Okay.
Oh, what? It is the absolute best. I can't believe this quiche you just made. Oh, my gosh, babe.
Oh, say that line again. Oh, my gosh, babe.
Oh, my gosh, babe. This quiche. Oof.
But quiche, no.
Would you rather never have an argument with your spouse or win every argument with her?
Hey, oh yeah, you're not going to win, so you can stop
Yeah,
yourself.
you'll never win. Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Junior?
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to go with A, because I've tried B. I thought I've won a lot of them. And some kind of way I end up losing. Don't know how. She's
So
good.
that's your score. So
Yeah.
A.
Would you rather have a family member who always plays a prank or who is serious all the time? Let's start with the nephew.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't learn about it with all them pranks and playing. I ain't with all that now.
You know.
King of pranks.
You want to be serious.
I don't want nobody playing with me. You understand?
You can dish it, but you can't take it, in other words.
I can dish it, but I can't take it.
All right, coming up at 49 minutes after, it's our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, it's Carla Farrell. Kick that old mop and bucket aside. Are you ready for a mop and bucket clean in half the time? Make the swap to Swiffer Power Mop. The all-in-one cleaning hero has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt and grime like magic. With hundreds of scrubbing strips on the pad, it absorbs sticky messes with ease. Plus, it'll leave your home smelling great for hours after cleaning. Get yours today and mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day. Steve, we have another question for you. Someone needs some advice. This one is from D. This comes off Facebook. D says, I'm a manager at a local bar restaurant where most of the employees are young and attractive women. And my girlfriend has become quite obsessed with them lately. I'm in my 40s and I'm very happy with my job and where I am in life. And that includes my girlfriend.
Go ahead.
As of late, however, when she comes in to see me at work, she starts tripping. Never once have I had a relationship with any of my coworkers. That's been anything close to flirtatious, anything like that. But I'm cool with most of them, and my girlfriend wants me to stop. It's not like we go to the movies or we go to parties together. I literally just see them at work. What's the problem? I try to reassure my girlfriend that everything is strictly professional, but this is starting to get tense at my home and at my job.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, they fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they fine. They walking around in little outfits on. They fine.
Where does he work at? Hooters?
Yeah. Oh, if he at Hooters, he ain't gonna make it.
Well, in a relationship, is not going to survive.
Well, see, now, they didn't say where he was managing. If he had managed it down at Magic City, this 40-year-old this relationship over with. You can't stay down there. Yeah, if you work at Magic, you'd manage Magic City because they got food down there too.
Chicken wings. That's what they say.
So you're saying if you're a manager at a strip club, you can't have a relationship?
That's exactly what he's saying, Carl.
Listen to me. I don't know no man. I don't know no man that could sit here and watch fine, naked women all day, all night, and don't want one of them. I don't know who that is.
He manages a local bar and restaurant.
They sell drinks and food at these places. I'm just saying, if you're at a strip club, it's hard.
It's impossible.
How you going to do it? Listen, man, life is full of temptation. You just can't keep putting it in your face every day. You're not that damn strong.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, though.
Control, but yeah.
Brother, every day, all day, for hours and hours and hours. Naked women. Come on, man, get up out of here. I got to remove myself from this situation.
Mm-hmm. So you got to quit your job so you can keep your relationship, is what you're saying.
No, I'm going to lose my relationship.
So there's no married men people. There's no married. Wait, what?
You missed what he said.
What?
I said I'm going to lose my relationship. There's no way in hell I'm going to start leaving strip club down here. And this food is good. Man, come on. And we're making money. They share
You're not
tips
gonna
with
quit
me,
your job. You gonna quit your
They give me 3% of them tips.
Really, Steve? Really?
Yeah, no, I mean, back in the day, I would have. I'm just
back
not.
in the day, of course.
I'm not, but I'm just telling you that now this job that he has, whether it's Hooters or Chili's or Fridays or wherever it is, he know these little girls is fine. And they're young women, too.
Right. But he says he's never done anything, even flirt with them.
I got that. And that's probably true.
They don't hang out together.
And I'm not doubting that he don't flirt with them. He just all about his business.
Yeah.
But your girl tripping.
Yeah.
So you three men are married on this show, and you're trying to say that you all could not be managers at a strip club and be
Absolutely
married.
not.
You heard what Steve said, Carla. You heard what he said.
I'm glad y'all like me now, because before I got married, I wasn't always the best man I am now today. No.
Well, that's
because if I was the manager of the DJ, if I was the manager of the strip club, I'm bringing the women out as I'm DJing. The finest is coming out first. I'm having headliner. They like songs. I'm mixing them in. Yeah.
You got a rotation.
I got a rotation every night.
Jenny, you came back with a vengeance.
Now, before I got into comedy, there was a strip club in Cleveland in the project called Crosses.
Tell the truth.
Crosses.
Here we go. Mm-hmm.
And the women that danced, that was called Crosses Devils. Ooh. And they were the worst group of strippers you've ever seen.
Moron. What?
You know, they didn't have a blue light form or nothing, so you could see cuts, stretch marks, bullet wounds. They didn't have the blue lights to cover the mark. And now I could have worked there and been perfectly fine.
And been cool with your relationship.
But I've actually performed at the Cheetah down in Atlanta years ago. Yeah, I performed at Cheetah because they used to have comedians there.
Oh.
And you had to do 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. 2 weeks?
Yeah.
How'd you hold up?
Did you fall in love?
Oh, yeah. With everybody.
Several
with
times.
Everybody. Did you say with everybody? You fell in love with everybody?
Yeah, at least 8 of them.
For 2 weeks.
Dog, I was 30, about 32, 33. That was one of the greatest gigs I ever had in my life. It was the worst gig, though.
Why was
Because
that?
you're not that funny.
Mm-hmm.
Strip club.
When they pull them girls off that stage and say, now, from Cleveland, Ohio, please welcome our comedian, Mr. Steve Harvey. No clapping.
They're mad.
Because what they in there for is gone.
Yeah.
Take your clothes off.
That's what they told you?
Yeah. This was the line that got this was the line that scared me. Show us your
Really?
That hurts you, Lou. Them dudes in there was rough, boy. There's no comeback from they comeback.
Please, let's end this ignorant show for today. Thank you, bye.
Hey, y'all have a great day today. Talk to God. He absolutely love you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.